let's fucking go. Okay, so here's what's up. We are going to finalize the submission of Ninja Jade to Steam. And we are going to do that no matter what.
You got mail.
We're going to do that no matter what. What am I talking about? Okay, drama. Okay, so yesterday I did like a 5-hour work session for the company. And then I go into the secret text where everyone's talking about what we're up to. And I read stuff really quick, and then I ask a question, and Josh gets pissed off because obviously I didn't read correctly because, I don't know, probably something, I don't want to repeat myself, something, right? So I'm just asking a question, right? Like, there's a whole bunch of fucking conversation going on. I'm just asking one question, right? I'm not trying to add to the chaos of all this fucking conversation going on there, right? Keeping track of all that conversation is effort for me, right? And I've been told that, yeah, I am very frantic, and maybe I need to chill the fuck out, and maybe I need to read slower so that Josh doesn't need to repeat himself or something like that. But, you know, here's the thing. I am the way I am. I am the way I am, right? And we can either work together and finish stuff with the way I am, or we can't. And so I asked a question, and then Josh is like, basically said, I need to replace you, is what he said. So let's go to Discord really quick. So Josh basically said, I need to replace you, right? I said, hey, I got this question. I will get to my DMs later, right? Because I just fucking woke up. And I'm like, I'll get to my DMs later. Because I see like 10 DMs from him. And I'm like, you know what? See 16 DMs? Like, I've been kind of trained that if I see this many DMs, it's him being angry for something. And like, when I first wake up in the morning, I don't want to fucking deal with that. And also it's like, I just put in 5 fucking hours for the company. And the first thing, our first interaction after me putting 5 hours in is not good job. It's me being reprimanded for asking a fucking question, right? So, yeah, not too fucking happy, right? Not too fucking happy about that. So, in terms of our checklist here, like, what actually needs to get fucking done here? In terms of that checklist, we are very close. Like, if we go to the panel here, if we go to the panel here, see our store presence, the checklist, all we need is the community icon and the client icon. If Josh does not deliver that to me, I will make my own. It doesn't have to be good. It just has to fulfill the criteria. I will do that. I'll fucking do it, and we'll do it fucking today, okay? Because once we have that, I spend like 5 hours figuring out the game build stuff. Was it difficult? No, it wasn't really difficult, but it took time, right? And it was painful. So I don't know, what is difficult? How do you define difficult, right? Because like, if it's difficult but I'm enjoying myself, is it really difficult? You know, think about that, right? If it's easy but it's painful and not gruesome, it's painful and horrible and displeasurable to do, and it takes a long time, is that hard, right? Because I'm going to tell you what, I would rather deal with something that is a complex and entertaining problem that is technically hard, but I'm enjoying my time, versus what I fucking did to, like, make this work yesterday, right? This fucking sucked. This absolutely fucking sucked. But it's done now, right? So yeah, we got all these fucking DMs. I can't be reading the DMs on screen. However, here's the thing, right? That's work for me. That's mental fucking work, right? Because, like, if it's gonna stress me out to read those DMs, I'm gonna charge for the fucking time, right? And I don't fucking want to. I want to, so let's see, where is this? So I need private main text. So is this in the private server? Yeah, so wait, what? I haven't only, R5 means fun email. I'll check my DMs later when I'm ready to look at them. I need a new cord messenger. Well, lately I've been trained that 12 plus messages in my DMs from Josh equals Josh fishing mate. So thinking about, so yes, I'm not fucking ready to deal with it. Do you see all that I'm recalling? All the stuff that we've been over? You can't keep track of an email. In order for you to accomplish anything, you have to drop everything that was previously assigned to you. And well, maybe one thing at a time. And yeah, it's been a few days since I heard from you. To answer those questions. One, I don't think so. I didn't make one, and I don't think at Kanji Coder made one either. Two, main email. Our flag means fun. Yeah, I know. I use this one all the time. The company should already have a tax ID. Kanji Coder may know, without having to look at the repo. Yes. Yeah. Look. Yes. Yes. As Josh goes. If it would help. It would help. I can make sure that I'm available at exactly a certain time each day. For 30 minutes. Okay, so Ninja in the quest for the Jade statue. Yeah. So we'll have that ready. We'll have that ready by the end of this work session. If it would help, I can make sure I'm available at exactly a certain time each day for 30 minutes. I had just woken up when I typed that, and I'm the kind of person who will choke people when I've just woken up. And I wasn't pleased that the first thing I get from you after a 5-hour work session is not good job, but I need to replace you. By the time I'm done today, Ninja and the Quest for the Jade Statue will be submitted for review to Valve, right? Okay. So, we have to go look at our DMs. I did not want to fucking do this. Dude, like, I'm at the part where, you know what? Let's see what is Mothman up to? I'm gonna go see what Mothman is up to. And we'll figure that out. Okay. www.youtube.com. Actually, GPT. Actually, how do we, let's go down here for a second. So, where is a chat with, do I have a chat going with my burner account? Do I have a chat going with my burner account here? I think this is a bot account. I think this is a bot account. So I think it's okay to open this here. Like, I think this is a bot. They failed the human test. So if we want to have a conversation with, this is also a bot, right? Okay, and this is a bot too. Okay, so if we want to have a conversation, how do we change, so let's create a new scene. Let's create a new scene that's for Discord conversation. Let's go new Discord convo. Okay. What the fucking hell? Okay, there we go. We got volume. Okay, so we're going to go display capture. We're going to go to the bottom monitor, but what we're going to do here is we're going to just kind of, we're going to cut this out so we can't see, we're going to cut this out. We're going to go look at, oh, doorbell. Hey. So we're going to go look at my, okay. We're going to try to look at my DMs, but we're going to try to crop, we're going to try to crop the scene. We're going to try to crop the scene so I can read my DMs without exposing the username of who I'm talking to, because these are DMs. But no, I cannot, like, this, I'm billing for this time. Like, I don't want to fucking, like, I cannot fucking deal with this shit right now. Like, so I need to read it. I obviously need to read it. And we're going to submit the game to Steam today. Like, if Josh has not given me those graphics that I need, I'll make some crappy ones and just get them released. But yeah, this morning I was talking to Darren's, and Josh is actively being hostile and trying to burn the company down. And then, yeah, I mean, am I that hard to work with? You know, it's like if you're in a relationship and you're trying to figure out if you're the problem or they're the problem. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Um, I don't know, man. I see that. I definitely see where I can be kind of a little bit chaotic and maybe have a little bit of a attention deficit disorder or whatever. Um, he said something in the Discord like, "Oh, when I give you another task, you have to drop everything else and just work. You can't multitask. If I give you another task, you can't work on the other task I already gave you." Hey. Here's the thing, right? We said 2 hours a fucking day, okay? So, if I already spend all fucking 2 hours on one task, then guess what? I'm not gonna work on the other fucking task, right? So, like, maybe, like, you know how, like, if you run too many programs on your computer and then your computer crashes because your CPU can't keep up with it, right? So, task scheduling, like, I am only going to do so much here. So, I'm not the boss. You figure out what's the highest priority, and I will do the highest priority, and I will probably, realistically, ignore everything else until I get the highest priority thing done. That seems fucking reasonable. So anyways, I'm just looking at this right now. I'm trying to figure out how to crop this scene. So, like, I know that we don't want to... It looks like we're going to select someone here. So what we should do is we probably should just, like, make some... let's create some color sources. And I'm just going to say SQR for a color source. I'm going to make, like, a 64 by 64 square and then just scale it to however I need. And I'm going to, like, black out different sections of the screen or something, right? So, like, I know that this right here is, like, needs to be blacked out, right? Because it's, like, the list of people that I'm going to be... Is that how this... Yeah. So I need to... Can we scale this? Can we scale it like that? So let's scale this like that so we don't know who I'm selecting here. And then let's copy this, Control V. And then let's put this over here so you can't see... how far does that need to go? Okay, well, I guess we will black that out here. I guess we'll black that out like that. And then you'll go like this. And, like, do that. Direct messages, right? We'll do something like that. And then we'll do something like that, right? Black that out. Yeah. Okay. Back to chat. I hear you dinging. Damn those toxic managers. I literally have no... Yeah, the thing is that makes it weird is, like, they're my friend from college, and they said that they wanted to be in charge, right? So we've worked together before, but last time we were working together, I was the boss, and he wanted to be the boss, and so I'm like, all right, that's fine, because I don't really fucking care, right? I just want to write some code, and I want to release some stuff, and I want to make some money at it. If you want to be the boss, that's fine. But the thing is that you gotta have some fucking chill. Like, I feel like, yes, you, as a boss, you need to be direct as to what you want, but you have to have some fucking chill, where if I work for 5 hours on our project, right, and I put 5 hours of time in, and then I come into the server, and there's a whole bunch of conversation going on, and I frantically read through all the conversation, and then I ask one fucking question after everybody's been talking for paragraphs upon paragraphs, and I ask one fucking question, and the first thing you fucking say to me is, I need to replace you, instead of, good job for putting those 5 hours in, instead of, good job for putting those 5 hours in, it's, I need to replace you, even though, let's go to the public server. This is the public server, so this is not something that is, this is public. This is public, so I'm not showing anything that I'm not supposed to be showing. And, like, the different kind of crew members of our kind of company, right? So this is someone named John. This is me. This is Darren's. This is Josh, right? Yeah, I only have 2 things here, but I'm pretty myopic, right? They're 2 very important things. I have my to-do list, and I have my hours, right? And so September 22nd, right? That was yesterday, right? That was yesterday, right? And yeah, 5 hours and 30 minutes. Everything is ready to go, right? Just need some assets from Josh, right? It's right fucking here, right? Oh, I haven't heard from you. I haven't heard from you in 2 fucking days. Well, this was yesterday. It's right fucking here. You know, you can, and obviously maybe I didn't tell him about this, and maybe he didn't take a look at it. Sure, that's forgivable. But, you know, he fucking told me, oh, are you even fucking trying, right? He tells me, oh, are you even fucking trying? Are you even listening to what I say, right? okay, well, my response to that is to make this, right? Because this is saying, okay, I heard you when you said, are you even listening? I heard you when you said, are you even fucking trying? So here is me trying to fix the situation by keeping a nice little time log, right? So I'm going to try to keep up with that, right? The to-do list is so, right? You know, it gives me a whole bunch of stuff. And it looks like Josh is giving me some things, so I'm gonna work with these things. And I drop these here, right? I drop these here, right? And like this was fucking yesterday too. What do you mean you haven't heard from me, Josh? What do you mean you haven't heard from me, Josh? Okay, so we haven't personally talked, but I posted this here. I posted this fucking update, right? I posted these things. This is what I need from you. This looks like some of the stuff I need. This looks like some of the stuff I need. I really don't want to fucking read these DMs from him right now. So we're gonna get that up there. Life is all right over here. Hopefully all is well, my lord. Reply. Okay, hold up. I'm going to DM you. Hold on, I'm gonna DM you. I seriously, like, maybe I don't have too many friends in real life, but I have one friend in real life. I'm gonna DM him really quick. I'm gonna ask him if he wants to come over and read my DMs, because I don't want to fucking deal with it. So like having like that that buffer layer where like he can read it and give me an explanation. So I had an ex-girlfriend who. Okay, so this is gossip. Okay, so I'm getting pretty old, right? And I met this girl at the club, and she was like 18, right? So like 18 to me, legal. End of question, right? But I messaged my ex-girlfriend. Getting old and growing mold. Yeah, well, not old enough to be a skeleton, but you know. But I've already hit. I'm definitely over 25, where I've hit the permanent debuff. You know, like once you get to 25, you get something horrible like arthritis, or you get what is it called? Or you become diabetic, or you get Crohn's or some shit, right? Like once you hit 25, you get some horrible thing happen to you, right? So I've already hit that, and so I'm getting pretty old, right? And so this girl drew me these little caricatures on these post-it notes of me, and like I messaged my ex-girlfriend like, hey, do you think this girl likes me? Look at these cute little drawings that this girl from the club made me, right? And then my ex-girlfriend was like, yeah, this girl totally likes you, right? And then my ex was like, but how old are they? And I'm like, oh, they're 18. And then my ex was like, absolutely not, right? And then they basically said like, if you go out with this 18-year-old, we are done. We are through. I'm never talking to you again, or something like that, right? So I had to sit there and think about it. And I know this is gossip. So the first thing I did was I asked all my family members what they thought about the situation, right? So like I asked my grandmother, my grandfather, my close cousins, and I think it was just my grandmother. Oh, I asked my mom, and I asked my mom's husband. So let me count. How many people is that? Mom's husband, grandmother, grandfather, 2 close cousins. So I asked 6 different people. Oh, I also asked cousins' girlfriends as well what they thought about it, right? But the thing is that in my family, there are some people who have been married for a very long time who have like really large age gaps. But I asked them what they think about it, right? Because I see, okay, so this is obviously like a taboo thing where I could get like a bad reputation of, oh, you got to watch out for the older guy who takes advantage of young women, right? Or some shit like that, right? So I'm like, okay, so obviously this is a situation where I have to be careful. My ex says they won't talk to me if I date this person. Okay, what does my close family think about it, right? Because, right, it's important to know, like, what your family thinks about stuff like that, right? And so after I talk to them, like, my grandmother's like, it's because have you heard that thing where, like, they say, like, older guys have more power or whatnot, so they could, like, a power imbalance in a relationship makes it abusive or some shit like that, right? And my grandmother was like, yeah, even if there's a power imbalance, I don't believe you're some type of person who would ever be abusive, right? Or like, right, just because you can crush a hamster underneath your foot doesn't mean that you're gonna fucking do it, right? So I ask about these opinions on these things, and then I think to myself for a second that my ex basically just said, you can't go out with this person because they're literally a child, right? And they're 18. I met them at the club, right? So I'm not like fucking hanging around to high school looking for seniors, right? I'm at the Gothic Industrial Club looking for big titty goth girls, right? It's not that fucking complicated. And so I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, my ex just called me a pedophile. My ex just called me a pedophile and said, oh, if you date this person, we're no longer friends. And I think about it, I'm like, if my ex, that's already a deal breaker. Regardless if I date this person or not, my ex has basically just permanently damaged our relationship because my ex basically said that, like if I don't go out with this person, well, I'm not an offending pedophile to them, but I'm still a pedophile, right? That's what that comes down to, right? So I'm like, I'm just thinking about it, and I'm like, yeah, we can't be friends anymore, right? Because you cannot be friends with somebody who thinks they're morally superior to you, right? You can't be friends who think they're morally superior to you. And here's the thing, like, you know, I don't know if you're familiar with like Anna Nicole Smith, right? Or like, you know, those like really old, like 80-year-olds with like 20-year-old girlfriends, right? Oh, well, yeah, she's probably just with him with his money, but okay, yeah. Okay, I'll see you when you come back. I might keep on ranting. But yeah, you get the idea. You get the idea, right? I can't be friends with somebody who thinks they're morally superior to me, right? We have to be on an equal playing field. So fucking hell, man. Yeah. So, any chance you want, you are available to come over and read my DMs from my boss, Josh, because anxiety. No biggie if you can't. I'll get to it. You're back. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, but the basic idea is, like, you can't be friends with somebody who thinks they're morally superior to you, right? There are certain things that are irreconcilable, right? So, like, if there's things that you think are bad attributes of your friend, right? That's okay, right? You can have these honest opinions about people you're friends with, and you can still be friends. Because sometimes those honest opinions of people's faults are actually true, right? Like, Josh has some fucking anger issues, right? That is a true statement. Therefore, we should still be able to be friends, right? My personal view. If you're looking to use someone without caring about them long term and getting the blessing of both your families, it's better no matter what age. If you get the blessing of both families and both are committed, it's fine, as long as you're both adults. Yeah, so that's kind of, that's kind of my attitude. Yeah, that's kind of my attitude, right? So that's why it was important to me to, like, make sure that I know what my family thinks about it, right? And that's why I asked, like, you're right. So once my ex was, like, making a big fit about it, I'm like, okay, this sounds like it's an issue. It's a taboo kind of thing. I better see what my close relatives think about it, right? So yeah, that's kind of where I was with that. So like, I don't know, I'm older, but like, I do think that I'm actually, in my opinion, I think I'm actually a better boyfriend than I was when I was younger. Cause like, the creepy age gap rule is basically an attempt to cope with a society that already has terrible morals, to at least handle the really bad cases. Yeah, something like that for sure. Yeah. I always thought it might be related to like evolution, where like maybe like if you're older, your sperm has more defects, and therefore it's more likely to have a child that has like a learning disability or something, so it's like genetically bad, right? Kind of like the same thing that like women being attractive because they're young is because they're fertile, and that's good for reproduction. But like if you're an older guy, that could actually be bad for reproduction because your genetic material has more faults in it, right? So I was thinking that maybe it's like that. Like I'm just trying to think about what the underlying evolutionary psychology reason for that might be, right? And that's kind of my guess as to what it is. But like when I hear something like, "Oh, when you were this age, they weren't even born yet," or "When you were this age, they were in elementary school or something," and I'm like, um, there's no relationship between male age and sperm health. One study found a really healthy small effect, likely spurious, when they looked at men who were super old. Oh, interesting. Okay, interesting. So maybe I have heard wrong. Maybe I have heard wrong. Maybe that's just a rumor that people. Maybe that's one of those rumors that people use to cope. Maybe. Um. But yeah. So like. Okay. So as far as older men reproducing, the big issue is you die while your children are still young. You don't get to meet your grandkids, etc. Yeah, that's a big deal, right? For sure, right? That is a downside. So my dad actually was young when I think my dad was 23 when I was born, and my mom was like 19 or 18, pretty young, right? But guess what? My dad died of cancer, you know, you know. Basically, the difference between a 20-year-old sperm and an 80-year-old sperm is vastly lower than 1 month of extra age. Is vastly lower than 1 month of extra age from the woman. It's like nothing. Yeah. So yeah, and obviously this is slightly controversial to talk about, but whatever. Um. So where was I? Um. Yeah. So my dad's dead. My dad's dead. And he conceived. He got my mom pregnant at like a pretty young age, right? But that still doesn't stop the fact that he's still dead, anyways. Um, but yeah, but I do see that downside. But anyways, the thing is like, okay, so, how I kind of see it is, so I'm very short, so I get all these I already get these superfluous arguments, like, related to my height, right? Like, I can't date you because it's like dating my younger brother, right? Like, I'll get that, right? And then now it's like, and now that I'm older, uh, it's like I'm getting it from both sides almost. So like when I hear like arguments about age, I'm like, this just sounds like a rehash of the height bullshit that I've been dealing with my whole life, right? The whole dying before you get to spend time with your family is rough though. Like your dad won't get to see how your company goes, meet any children you have, etc. That hits men much harder than women. So nobody is immune to time. It's super brutal for everyone. Yeah, yeah, like yeah, it is kind of brutal, right? And my grandfather died 2 weeks ago. I'm in this house alone right now. Um, but that kind of sucked too. Um, it's rough. It's kind of rough, and yeah, it's kind of rough. Um, fucking hell, man. Um, but yeah, so here's the thing, right? So I have not. 2020 was also like a really. I think 2020 was rough for everyone, right? It was especially rough for me because, like, yeah, I see. I'm not definitely going to celebrate any sort of immunity from the human condition. Um, yeah, my mom's house burned down. My girlfriend broke up with me. I got hospitalized. Um, excellent. Come over whenever. I am fully arrested. Okay. Okay, sweet. My friend's gonna come over and read my DMs because, like, I have anxiety about that. So he'll probably come over and read my DMs. Maybe he'll read them on stream. And I'll just be like, don't say anything confidential, but let's just read them on fucking stream. That way I don't have to deal with it. So, where was I with this random stuff? Oh yeah, so 2020 was so rough for me that it kind of completely broke me. it broke me for a very long time. And so I have not dated, like I've not gone on a date in like 4 years, right? And so um to me, it's not that I'm intentionally targeting someone who's 18, right? It's that if I'm at the club, I'm going to I'm going to figure out what my options are, right? If I'm at the club and someone I find attractive comes up to me and talks to me, right? Then I'm going to take that opportunity because I haven't been on a date in 4 fucking years. I have not had sex in 4 years. Maybe it would be a good idea. Hey, yeah, no, it's okay because I have to get to work anyways, right? I'm kind of recording for a work session, but I'm kind of very distracted right now, so I'm just, yeah. I hate to leave soon, especially right when this topic comes up. But I got something. But I got something starting. I will see you later. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And if you have anything to show, you are welcome to show anything you are working on. You are welcome to like throw screenshots in my Discord or whatever. You are welcome to advertise whatever you're up to in the Discord. I'm very chill with the way I do my Discord. I know that I'm all fucking anxious and shit, but I'm very relaxed about as to the rules of the Discord. So if you got something to show, feel free to drop it in the Discord. Oh shit, I can't see that last thing coming. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, and my friend is gonna come over in about an hour. Yeah, I'm out and about, but I'll head there on my way back. Okay, yeah, so my friend's gonna come over and read my DMs for me because I'm getting fucking anxious. But yeah, it was good talking to you. Because I need to deal with this anxiety here. I'm going to put this down here, and we're gonna figure out these last parts right fucking now. So community icon, we're gonna go look at this and see what this needs to be. Okay, community icon. This image is used to represent your application in various layouts where there isn't enough room for a larger capsule. For example, it is used in the library list view. Favorites in chat, add notifications across Steam client, mobile client, etc. Community icon is 184 by 184 pixels. Okay, so Josh did send me some things in my to-do list, and so I'm going to take those things. And I see one. I'm gonna add a reaction. Okay. Okay. All right. Thanks. I will. Okay. Okay, so Josh has sent me the icon that I need, and then there's something that's 16 by 16. Avatars. Avatars show up for the Steam community for players to choose from when editing their profile. Players are presented with a list of games in their library with any avatars provided for each game. Upload avatar. Okay, so, is this the avatar, or is this, so just the head works. Okay, Jade icon. Community icon. Which one should be the community icon? What should be the avatar? I'm not going to worry too much about it. He gave me a goddamn TGA file. I'll download that. Okay, we're going to download the TGA file. And, let's go, S, R, get, R flag means fun. And we're going to go into the, games. And we're going to go find the Ninja Jade, and we're going to find Assets Marketing or Assets Discord. I don't know, maybe Assets Marketing. I'm gonna put it in Assets Marketing. I am going to call this the community icon. I think it's going to be, I'll just call it the 10th thing, or I don't know. Let's go take this and I'm gonna put it in Assets Discord. Let's not worry too much about exactly where it goes. So Josh dropped me some stuff. And this is either the client image or the avatar. I mean, it could be either. Let's not worry too much about that. So open in browser, file, save image as. We're going to take, okay, so that is SBR Jade icon. So I think I already have this. I think I renamed it to official icon. Okay. And then the little icon open in the browser, file, save image as. Jade Tiny. Okay, save that. Okay, what else do we got in here? Okay, so he sent me a TGA file. I just made the one version and I used the tool. It's important to have space around the statue when you're generating the icons. I think that the space can't be transparent so the subject doesn't touch the sides. Other than that, it might take a few tries to generate the images, but it felt finicky to me. Okay. So we have these things, and okay. So we have kind of looks like what we need. I don't know what the difference between the community icon and the avatar is. Avatars show up in the I think I'm just gonna make avatars based on maybe screenshots. But this sounds like this thing that Josh gave me is probably the community icon. Okay, so we're going to blur out the screen or go here for a second because just in case when I choose something we end up somewhere where I shouldn't be. But we're gonna choose a file here. And we're gonna go srgit r flag means fun, and we're gonna go find the games folder. We're gonna find the Ninja Jade, and we're gonna go into assets Discord, and this is the icon. Yeah, let's go do that. Is it supposed to be transparent? Let's not worry about it. Okay, let's go upload that. So this is going to be, there was an error uploading. Okay, let's go refresh. Oh, there it is. Oh, God, there it did. Oh, God damn it. Okay, well, we'll find out. This app has unpublished changes. You need to use the publish tab in order for these changes to be submitted. Okay, avatars. Okay, so let's just screenshot. Let's just screenshot. We have like these animated GIFs. 184 by 184. I'm just gonna, well, actually, if we go open up Game Maker, we should be able to find those things, right? We should be able to just asset rip this shit, right? Josh doesn't have to provide it for me. I'm gonna go asset rip the I'm gonna go look at the I'm gonna go look at the game source he gave me, and I'm gonna go just find the assets in there, and I will screenshot it or whatever the fuck I have to do, right? And we'll just go off of that. So we're gonna go, yeah, here we go. So, okay. So, we want to go we're gonna go file, open project, and we're gonna go find srgit r flag means fun games. We're gonna go find the Ninja Jade here, and we're gonna go find the newest version, and we're gonna go fucking hell, because it is Jesus fucking Christ. We know you're there. We know you're there. Okay, what about this one? Okay, hit cancel. Okay. I don't know why the fuck that's not doing it. Let's just go open up it directly, I guess. Because for some reason, it can't fucking detect the YYZ file there. But okay, we'll open it this way. Okay, we're opening it. Do I have chat open still? Yes, I do. Awesome, thanks. Okay, cool. Okay, so now, I guess this is sr get r flag means fun. Ninja Jade asset ripping. Okay, I'm gonna just do this. Okay. So we are kind of we're opening up the compressed YYZ file and deploying a new project so that we can get access to all those assets. And I'm going to put it in my kanji coder folder because I'm just kind of like doing asset ripping. So now that we've opened this up, I see objects, data files, and whatever, tile sets and sprites. I'm going to go into sprites. And now I probably will have access to the different graphics. They're probably just hanging out there. Cool. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the graphics that I think would make cool avatars. We can close this. Are you sure you want to exit? Yes. So we're going to make some avatars, right? So Windows E key. We're not going to make Josh do this. We're just going to go SR. Now, Josh might have sent me it already, right? Josh might have sent it already. That might be like quote-unquote duplicating work or some shit. I don't care right now. Whatever gets it done. Whatever I need to do to get this done. And if that means I'm ignoring some critical piece of information in my inbox because, like, I can't handle it right now, then that's what's going on. So we're going to go find our exe folder. We're going to find the PDN. And we're going to go open this up, right? We're going to open up the, this right here. Okay. And now if we look at the avatars, 184 by 184. So I'm going to take this Control A, Control Copy, File New, and we're just going to go 184 by 184, right? We're just going to do this, and then we're going to paste this here. And we want some nearest neighbor, right? We don't want this bullshit, so we want to go nearest neighbor. And then we're just going to upscale it. And we're going to upscale it till it just fits. And then we're going to try to center it a little bit. Okay? Then we will delete this over here and this over here. There we go. So that's going to be file save as. These are going to be the avatars. These are the fucking avatars now. So sr get r flag means fun games, and we're going to go into Ninja Jade, and we're just going to make a new folder, folder avatars, and we're going to call this cat.png. Avatar 1, cat. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look for other things we can open. So collision, what is the sprite collision? That's probably nothing, right? Let's not worry about that. Crates, door, forest, ground, hive, trigger, house, ledge, moon, mountains, ninja, run, stride, strip, ninja, lose, strip. Let's go grab that. Let's go grab the ninja, lose. Okay, file open. And it can be silly, right? Right? So there's our little thing here, right? And it's the lose condition. That's fine though, right? So let's go file, save as, and let's make this avatar to ninja lose, right? Okay. And let's just paste over that. And let's get that full screen going on there, right? Let's get that exact. And then once again, let's just center that, right? Let's center that as much as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that centered enough? Okay, so now let's just delete this really quick. And we can delete this really quick. Okay, there we go. Good enough. Right, save it. Okay, so now we have ninja, run, slide, whatever. Let's go open that. Let's go find that other thing, right? So let's go file and open. And we got some good stuff in here. Let's grab all these really quick and let's look at which one looks best, right? So let's kind of zoom in here. So I like this one. This one looks the best. They're all very similar, so let's just take this one. We're going to copy that, and we're going to go File, Save As, Avatar3 dot ninja run dot png, right? We'll take that. Okay, right? And we will just scale that up. And then we will just try to roughly center it, right, to where it looks good visually. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just like, do I like where it is, right? Good enough, right? Ship it. Okay, ninja run. Let's go save that, right? Okay, cool. So now let's go see what else we have. Because it seems like ninja spin. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's take those. File, and let's go open. And let's go find that ninja spin. And which one do we like? I kind of like the upside down one, right? Like just completely upside down in a little ball. Like I'm feeling that. File, save as. For ninja spin.png, right? There we go. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is, yeah, file, ninja spin, yeah, so just save it, okay? Let's see what else we got. Ninja wall strip. Let's go take a look at that. So let's go close these. And let's go see what this wall strip is about, right? File, open. And that actually doesn't look that different enough. I don't know. Okay, let's go with it. Let's go with it. File, new... no. File, save as. 5 ninja wall strip. Okay. And then we are going to put that there. And then we're going to delete this stuff. Or not, or it's just gonna... Okay. We're gonna go ninja wall strip, so we'll save that. What else do we got? Villager idle. Oh, there's 2 villagers in there that look pretty good. We should take both of them. So let's go file, open. And let's go open up the villager. Let's go open up the villager. And we're just going to take them. Right? We'll take these 2 guys. And all we're going to do, copy it. We're going to go file, save as, 06. .villager.png. Okay. And then we're going to paste that. And I should clean up my room. I should take a break to clean up my room before Isaiah comes over. Okay, hold on. I'm going to clean up my room really quick before Isaiah comes over. I'll be right back. Because I'm like, you know what? My room's a disaster. I'm going to just... Let's, I'll be right back. Oh, you know what? I can stop the recording. I can stop the recording and use the recording as my work time. So I'm going to stop the recording so that I want this to be an honest effort. So if I'm off doing something else, that doesn't count as work time. So I'm going to stop the recording.